It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Houston Texans. And it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston Texans, and NRG Stadium. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from Houston. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
You could certainly make the case, Mike, that he had one of the best rookie seasons by a quarterback in NFL history. Not so much just his personal play, but he has completely rejuvenated that Houston Texans locker room and that Houston Texans organization. It was incredible watching him as a rookie. Tell you what, though, I think he's even more capable here in his second year under center.
And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic, and he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. 1st-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now a play fake. Herbert taking off. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Pistol here for Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Now a give on the ground. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Second and 7. Here's Herbert. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
So now, fourth down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense ready to get going with their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. Throwing is Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Back to throw, Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he will take this down, close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Second down and 8. Schultz is the motion man. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Stroud going to set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The defense's strategy down here defending their own red area, Mike, is either takeaways or field goals. And I think after that last sack, This drive is trending a little bit more towards 3. A couple plays ago, it was looking a lot more like they were going to give up 6.
Work to do following this is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Fourth down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now, Herbert. Open man, left side, he's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. He'll try the right side this time. Finding space inside the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal. Now it's Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on 1st or 2nd down, Mike. The issue here is the quarterback has to know, if my first read is not open, this ball needs to be thrown out the back of the end zone. You cannot take a sack this close to the goal line.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. 3-all is the score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Here now, second down and goal. Throwing now is Herbert. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Chargers.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers take a 10-3 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Berrios on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Texans offense ready to see what they can do. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down. From the gun, here's Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down.
This passing attack is proving to be a lot to handle for this defense, Mike, especially over the last couple plays. 4 plays, 4 passes, 4 first downs. It doesn't get much more efficient than that. And let's give credit to the offensive coordinator. Don't try to fix it if it ain't broken.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. To throw is Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. In motion now, it's Collins. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. He'll try and run with Mixon. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that ball incomplete over the middle. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing, Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Mike, anytime a toss play is called, the defense needs their safeties to get downhill now. Be among the first group of players to meet that running back, and in this case, he's able to take him down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. In trouble. Down he goes.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback, in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Braxton Berrios, deep to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. On the zone read, they hand it to Chubb. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Schultz is the motion man. Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he's going to get him a 1st down here across midfield and down to the 45. Here's Chubb. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On play action, Stroud. He's going to tuck it and go. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 16. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Here's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Mixon. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal. Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Now, Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
After suffering that loss there on second down with the sack, Mike, now everything as a play caller goes out the window. I'm second and goal. I'm thinking, all right, even if I don't get it here on the ground, I've got third and fourth down to punch it across. Now, I go backwards. This third and goal almost has to be a pass, and I'm looking at a failed third down away from a field goal.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He's got it at the 3. A nice run there, bringing it down to the 2. And decision time. Fourth and goal. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans going to take the lead. It's now 13-10. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Herbert to throw. The second down throw is incomplete. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. To throw is Herbert. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. from the 39. They come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Now it's Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. One final throw before the break. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. That is caught. What a throw. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You simply just can't allow that ball to be completed, Mike. I mean, there's no time left. You understand there's 2 options. There's a take a shot Hail Mary into the end zone, or there's throw the ball underneath and try for a couple laterals. At the end of the first half, it's probably just going to be a Hail Mary, and you got to go up and knock that ball down.
So we hit halftime, and the visiting Chargers are on top as we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan, Coach A Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. These 2 teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Third quarter begins with a run. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. A tackle there by Will Anderson. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Now Herbert. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. handoff here, up the middle. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Big Sheldon Rankins in there for the stop. Here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Herbert. And that is incomplete. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. They'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. The Texans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Mixon. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. First and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. They'll look to set up the screen here. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle. Third and a yard. And he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one. The Chargers get set to kick it away. Here's Berrios on the return. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Kirk is the motion man. They'll go play action with Stroud. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Mixon. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Stroud going to set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down for Houston. On the give, this is Mixon. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Justin Aboigbe in there on the stop. Second and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. The Texans set to punt this one away. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Give up the middle to Harris. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. A gain there of 15. First down, LA.
We've seen 3rd down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try the right side now with Harris. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing, Herbert. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And he'll get this close to a 1st down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Pistol here for Herbert. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Conklin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Herbert to the air again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Throwing again, Herbert. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers have taken a 4-point advantage. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1. Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Mixon. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. In motion now, it's Collins. On third down, here's a run by Mixon. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A run here with Mixon. Big play coming up. This is third down. To throw, it's Stroud. He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. And now here comes the punt team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Play action now. It's Herbert. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. A gain there of 27 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now it's Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. To throw, it's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now Herbert on the bootleg. Pass caught right side by Conklin. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means fourth down coming up.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Berrios on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Nico Collins and his Texans teammates getting set for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll go right back to Mixon. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. On the zone read, they hand it to Chubb. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Stroud. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. Now, 2nd and 4. Stroud to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. Here comes 2nd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the 1st down.
Herbert to the air again. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's 2nd down and 3. Shotgun now for Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
That ball intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And they're going to work this down inside the 4. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And with that completion, now it puts them in prime position to win this game, Mike. I mean, at this point, all they have to do, protect the football, put it in a good spot where the kicker feels good about it, and hope your field goal team can be the hero.
Here's 1st down. Schultz is the motion man. Here's Mixon. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to win the game. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This one he's gotta have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Texans. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.